Welcome to the April the 19th, week 14 Stand Up for the Gray Area team. We're meeting to make the final build for Greenlight, and so we're getting together everything, trying to get all the things that need to be finished across the finish line, so that way we can make a cohesive build, so that I can spend the weekend making the video for the mock presentation on Monday before the actual presentation at Greenlight on Friday. So major things we're going to be talking about are all the different tasks that we need to get done for today. We've already had a planning session, which we figured out the order of the initial bout of tasks for our first checkpoint. We're going to be implementing everything live as we go, and we're all going to be working in close approximation, so that way when people have issues, they're right next to each other. We can sort things out, hopefully. So Travis, why don't you start us off?
My name is Travis, level design. So last week I did nothing because build issues. This week build issues. No, but I'm gonna be working on the pen texture this week. Get that in. Get some help from artists and things like that. And is that it?
Well, I mean, you're gonna be doing the new set design pens.
Yeah, and the new set design. And the new set design if this gets figured out with the build.
Which, when he says build, he means the Git repo.
The repo.
Not necessarily the actual. We don't have a build because the Git repo.
Hi, I'm Klana. I am one of the junior designers. And what I was trying to do is try to get the new build, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I tried to do it. I was being guided through it by Donald. And Great Kraken didn't work. It was stuck at the 99% bar, and for a good 3 hours. So I tried to do it from source tree. I got something from source tree, but I don't think it's the most recent build because Nate's creators aren't there. So gonna try to see if I can get it today. Just trying to get a build.
That's the same problem Kylie had, which
we had to reload terrain.
Yeah, which it might be that there's just looking at the commits, like there's nothing that should have undone that work. But we'll take a look at because it might just be that it's merged into the Milestone 3 release instead of the Milestone 4 release, and thus was never put into develop, it's just in the Milestone release. So we'll take a look.
Alright, and roadblocks is that want to get this done, but also have to finish up some finals, and that's about it.
Hello, I'm Kylie Atkins. I'm the art lead. As of this last week, I've worked on the terrain billboard, the UI button, like resizing, trying to figure out what size is actually going to work. I was trying to figure out how to get it to do overlay so it would actually size with the screen, but I don't think that's going to happen because of the way they have it loading in. So I've just been trying to figure out what size would probably be appropriate for the projector, which I probably will try to run it today. Worked on some other things. I kind of was trying to pull the build, and the new version, because for some reason mine reverted back to the version before we have the new particle effects and the assets. So working on that today. Also, I've been working on testing around with some post-processing volumes because Lynn said that she liked our lighting, so I feel like just adding a little bit of color correction and some bloom on it will add a lot. Today I'll be working on fixing some of the ranch fences, implementing all the stuff that I've done, and making sure that we get everything else that needs to go in the build done. And then this next week we'll probably be practicing our presentation, and then we'll be going for our final Greenlight celebration on Friday. Yes.
Yep.
Currently have no problems that I have right now. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be them that arise today. So, with hope we won't have that many. All right.
Hi, I'm Nate. I'm junior level designer. Just like everybody's reiterated many times, we're having problems with the build, but that's not going to stop us from pushing. In fact, I was tasked with terrain smoothing for the ranch sites. Donald knows how much I love that. But
that sounds sarcastic, but he assures us that he's not.
But that seems like one of the main things I'm gonna be working on, other than giving advice for just set design and give an overall statement of how it looks and what could be added. Roadblocks, there doesn't seem many in my way, but I'm ready.
Just one big one.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's roadblock. Let's just state that.
Yeah.
All right, Christian ABC, literal starving artist.
Go get food.
Anyway, today I am. What I was last working on and what we're working on today is finishing up the gray animations as well as seeing if we can get the backpack, the alien backpack, into the game. It's for roadblocks. Really, it's just getting everything done. I guess time. Yeah. How much time it'll take me to do all this. No, nothing else really.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a junior artist. Last week I got started on the soldier rig. I had to re-rig him, hopefully, so the new data points will connect easier. I need to work on doing the charts and texture as well as the start animations, which shouldn't take me too long. But I'm going to try and focus on getting the soldier animations done today. Hopefully that doesn't take long. We don't have issues, because that would suck.
We're gonna have issues.
Don't
Wow.
jinx
I'm gonna
it.
slap you.
Wow, I'm
Throw
offended
that salt
now.
over your shoulder.
Roblox
No,
is just hoping that we're not gonna have issues. Otherwise, that's gonna definitely put a crimp in things.
We are 2 days away from build review week, so I think we'll be fine until September.
Hello, I'm Brant. I'm a programmer on the team. Been working on and fixing the disguise system. Hopefully I can get it up and running and into the game. Roadblocks today would just be time and some UI troubleshooting.
I'm Garrett Ian, programming and motion capture. This week, haven't really done a whole lot, mainly been working on other stuff. But today we're gonna work on implementing a soldier miss feature where the soldier will now fire his gun and potentially miss the gray, as well as I'll be going around helping the implementation of the new animations. Hopefully nothing gets in the way.
No fear in this place.
I'm Don Chips. I'm the team lead. I went through and got as far as I could without the new animations being implemented for the footstep system. I might need some help with one of the artists to get a higher quality looking actual footprint for usage based on the terrain that we're standing on. That I just need to go through and put the function calls on the animations. So that way when the animation is at the point where the foot is touching the ground, it does the function call to place one of the footsteps, or one of the footprints. And then I've been trying to help folks get past the Git issues we've been having. It's a weird intersection of a couple of issues, one being with how Git Kraken handles checking out, and it keeps hanging up when you check out certain things. Also, there are some weird issues with the LFS. I think this is kind of reminiscent of some of the issues we had in Calculator with the submodule, where the LFS is not necessarily consistent across all of the branches. And so sometimes it has checks from one branch that is trying to apply to another, and that creates situations like where I literally cannot revert change on a file because LFS keeps saying it should be different. But hopefully today I can get it to the point where everybody has the right content and are able to work, and then we'll be able to all put that together into the release branch I made and actually get a solid build out the door by the end of the day today. And then over the weekend I'm going to be grabbing footage and editing together the video that we'll all be talking over at the Greenlight celebration for the work that we've done over the semester.
What about the other one, Tyler?
Tyler and Stanley says he's coming in. So we should be able to, once he gets here, have a look at his texture update for Daryl's saucer and the poly pull down, so that way it's at a point where it doesn't have as many polys as the entire scene should have in one asset. And so once he gets in, we'll take a look at that and have him make any other fixes we need to have that be usable and not a massive performance kill for us. Tyler is working on a bunch of stuff from last sprint, so we'll see what stuff there is actually usable and we can actually bring in and hopefully get him reoriented so we can get some of the stuff that he was supposed to be working on this sprint actually done. I don't think we're missing a video. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy's out because of some family stuff. As far as I'm aware, a lot of his AI stuff where it's not necessarily gotten to the point where it's an improvement over what we currently have. And so probably the biggest leap forward we'll have will be the stuff that Garrett's working on with Soldier missing. But yeah, I'll sit down with him on Monday and see what stuff, if there is anything worth pulling into the build on Monday and making a second build. So we'll see how that goes on Monday after he's dealt with his family stuff. And that's pretty much it. We have a roadblock. We have a plan for what we're going to be working on today. So hopefully by the end of the day, we will have a functioning build that will test it on the computer in the theater and know that it works and that we have no problems and that actually performs well and so on and so forth. And that's pretty much it.